Today marks the 30th anniversary of the Portland Sea Dogs' first game at Hadlock Field. It was quite the spectacle. Kathy Lee Gifford sang the national anthem and Frank Gifford threw out the first pitch. The team may have lost that day, but it was the origin story of what's turned out to be one of the most respected organizations in minor league baseball. Well, today the Sea Dogs played a day game for families during this school vacation week, but the game wasn't the only thing on their minds. Good evening and thanks for joining us here on News Center Maine at 5:30. Chris Costa is off tonight. As News Center Maine's David Guilford reports, the Sea Dogs are celebrating a win off the field that has a big impact on the team's future.
Who doesn't love a day at the ballpark? And the stars aligned for the Portland Sea Dogs well before Thursday's first pitch.
Thursday was a special one for the Sea Dogs. 30 years to the day, the AA ball club played its first game at Portland's Hadlock Field.
I heard it from the community just how much that game meant to jumpstart the Sea Dogs and just how much the community supported us since then. We can move forward with it. Obviously,
it's also a day President and GM Jeff Iaquesa is planning for the future. In 2021, MLB set new standards for minor league clubs. To comply, the Sea Dogs are building a new home clubhouse, moving the visitors and improving the field. Iaquesa believes that'll fend off dozens of towns that recently lost teams and are trying to get new ones.
There's a lot of those communities that are raising their hands and putting forth significant amounts of money.
The club's ownership, Diamond Baseball Holdings, will pony up $8 of the $10 million needed for renovations.
The motion prevails.
During the legislature's marathon final day Wednesday, they passed a tax credit for the team, covering the final $2 million over 15 years.
But let's not ask Maine taxpayers to foot a $2 million bill.
Debate on the measure crisscrossed parties and Maine's regions.
I do not view this as anything but an opportunity to prevent finances from out of state luring a successful franchise away from this grand state.
I guess I'm just rising today, still in dismay, that a corporation of this magnitude can't afford to build a clubhouse.
The Sea Dogs will bring in $450 million through state sales tax in those 15 years.
This, proponents argued, was the best way to make sure the Sea Dogs' next 3 decades are spent here in Maine.
So we can stay here for a long time, which is our goal. We want to stay in Maine forever.
The renovations will need to take shape soon. MLB set a deadline for opening day 2025. At Hadlock Field, David Guilford, News Center.